We've all heard the horror stories about people being abducted or taken advantage of online. I mean, catfishing is a term for a reason. People can go on and explore different aspects of who they are or their personality, which means that some people can go on and pretend to be somebody that they're not. So how do you know who you can trust and how you can protect yourself online? If you're watching this video, I already know that you're a social media user. And while social media can be hugely beneficial to staying in touch and connected with our loved ones and friends, it can be difficult to know how to protect yourself. Hi, I'm Mallory Grimste. I'm a teen therapist and I love making mental health videos. While it can be really fun and cool to geotag yourself in different locations, that's when you put the actual location of where you're at currently on either your photos or your videos or whatever social media status update you're providing. It can put you in really risky, unsafe situations because now somebody knows where you are in real time and they can show up, which can be a little, They can also know, if they're at this concert, that means that nobody's at their home. By knowing where you are physically at real time, they also know where you're not at. So if they're just waiting for an opportunity to get into your car or your locker or even your home, this could be their chance. Keeping your location private is hugely beneficial in protecting yourself on social media. The one exception to this is being able to share your location with a trusted, safe, responsible adult, somebody like a parent. That way, should anything happen to you, they'll be able to ping where you have been, which can make it really beneficial in getting help to you in a speedy fashion. Keeping your full name private is another way that you can protect yourself on social media. While a lot of social media apps encourage you to use your full name, it's really easy for people to track down other information about you, especially if they know like your date of birth or what town you live in. They can use that information to gather even more information about you, which they can actually use against you. This next tip isn't totally technologically savvy, but it's important to remember too. Your gut or your intuition is your biggest guide to protecting yourself, whether that's online or not. So if you start talking to somebody or connecting with somebody on social media and something just doesn't feel right in your body, listen to that. That's probably a sign telling you that something about this is too good to be true. Now, that doesn't automatically mean that the person is lying or trying to hurt you in some sort of way. It's just information for you to pause, stay curious, and do a little investigating of your own. Ultimately, your body won't lie to you about what it knows is right or wrong for you. If you happen to see anybody writing or commenting or sharing inappropriate information about you or someone else, please do these 3 things. Screenshot it, report it, and block them. Don't just report it to the social media app, also report it to a safe, trusted adult. There may be certain situations where it's necessary and vital that you report that information to the police or to the individual themselves, especially if it involves underage individuals. You never know who you could be helping or protecting when you share this information. Please don't share this information with other teenagers. That can actually get you in trouble too. And one of the most effective ways of protecting yourself on social media is being sure to only allow people to be your friends on these apps that you actually know and trust in real life. Just because they're a friend of a friend doesn't mean that it makes sense to give them full access to all of your social media information. As you already know, nothing is private on social media. Anybody can screenshot or pull up old information. When I was in college, I actually was the web manager of the radio station one year, which is hilarious because I know very little about this stuff. And so at that point, the website, thank goodness, was pretty well coordinated. And so really my job was about making sure that different information was posted from time to time. Well, one day we woke up and the whole website was just gone. So when you have a website, there is the hosting server, which is where it lives. It's kind of like the land that your house is on. That's what the hosting server is. So you could have a house, but if there's nowhere to put it, then there's no website. I was freaking out because I had no clue how to build a website from scratch, especially one that was that well built. Thankfully, this freshman, who I will never forget, Corey Schuster, you saved the day. Thank you. He was able, within a matter of probably 15 minutes, to pull up every single version of that website from the time it was created to the time it went down, which is crazy to me. It scared the poop out of me. That's because it really highlighted for me that just because you remove or delete something doesn't mean that it disappears. There's usually some sort of way to pull it back up again. So giving somebody who's a stranger full access to that, you never know how they could potentially use that in the future. Do I think that social media is good or bad? Well, you're going to have to watch my next video where I share my opinion all about it. In the meantime, if you found this information helpful, please make sure that you share this because you never know who you could be helping in the process. Thanks for watching.